Hi John, this is your lesson for today. You're certainly making a lot of good changes at the moment and your footwork's a lot better. I do want you to continue working on keeping your lower body nice and stable as you swing. But the key focus for today is that your swing direction tends to always be to the left of your target. That's because of a bit of a misconception that you're trying to hit the ball straight on and that the swing isn't circular. And what we've worked on today is trying to get you to swing more on the inside, feeling like you're swinging out to the right, okay, which actually makes the ball go nice and straight, as we found out today. So when we look at the swing here, this one's an improvement. We've made some changes and started talking about it. But watch how the club comes from the inside. You get the arm across the chest a lot better. And as the club's coming down into the ball, coming from the inside, the club's swinging out to the right. The face is square to the target. And look at that, your ball's going nice and straight. Okay? That's the feeling that we wanted to get in today's lesson. So one of the drills we did was to swing back and through and to get you to stop that impact so that you felt the club coming from the inside, swinging out to the right, approximately a 45-degree angle to your target, so you feel like the club is swinging out to the right-hand side. Like that. Okay. The feeling is very similar to a tennis racket swing. So as you can see, that tennis racket's direction is swinging to the right, but the ball would go straight. Our final two drills were to have a tee, bring the club back in the stance and on the inside, and then as the swing arcs out towards the tee, we want to try and hit that tee because it's got to continue to the middle of the stance and to the centre of the circle. So that gives you kinesthetic feedback from hitting the tee, and it gets you swinging out to the right at that 45-degree angle. So we have that tee, the club back in the stance by the right foot, the tee in the middle of the stance, and then you had to swing out that 45 degrees to the right. The point of contact was in the centre of the stance, and that's where you hit the ball. The final drill on top of that was to get you to open the face about 30-40 degrees to the right, and then try and swing out to the right as well, so that the ball went in a straight right direction. And we know that that would then have a direction, swing direction to the right. If it curved further to the right, that would then mean that your swing was to the left. That was the final thing we worked on. Okay, so go away and work on them drills. Try and hit the ball more from the inside, feeling like you're swinging to the right, and you're going to start striking some great shots and hitting more draws.